He was bullied as a kid, broke in his 20s, nearly bankrupt in his 30s, and ridiculed by the world. But he didn't quit. Today, he's not just a billionaire. He's reshaping the future of humanity. This is the unbelievable, unfiltered story of Elon Musk, the man who dared to dream beyond the stars. Welcome to Legend Made Here. Let's go back to where it all began. Elon Reeve Musk was born on the 28th of June, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. From an early age, Elon wasn't like the other kids. He was quiet, curious, and obsessed with technology. At just 10 years old, he taught himself computer programming and created a game called Blastar. He sold it for $500, not bad for a fifth grader. But school wasn't easy. He was brutally bullied once thrown downstairs and beaten until he blacked out. Instead of fighting back with fists, Elon fought back with ideas. At 17, Elon left South Africa. He hated apartheid and wanted no part in mandatory military service. With a heart full of dreams and barely any money, he moved to Canada, enrolled at Queen's University, and worked odd jobs. Cleaning boiler rooms, shoveling dirt, even cutting logs in the cold. In 1995, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania. There, he earned dual degrees in physics and economics. But the real turning point? He realized something profound. If something is important enough, you should try even if the probable outcome is failure. Elon dropped out of Stanford after just 2 days. The internet was booming and he wanted in. He and his brother Kimball launched their first company, Zip2, a city guide software for newspapers. But money? They had none. Elon couldn't afford an apartment. He literally slept in the office and showered at the YMCA. Fast forward 4 years. Compaq bought Zip2 for $307 million. Elon got $22 million at just 27 years old. But he didn't buy a yacht. He built X.com, an online bank. Everyone laughed. Until it merged with another company and became PayPal. In 2002, PayPal was sold to eBay for $1.5 billion. Elon walked away with $180 million. Life-changing? Yes. Easy? Not at all. Now a multi-millionaire, Elon did something insane. Instead of retiring rich, he invested almost everything into 3 impossible dreams. SpaceX to make life multiplanetary. Tesla to revolutionize electric cars. Solar City to power the world sustainably. People said he was crazy. The media called him a fraud. Investors ran away. And then, everything almost collapsed. SpaceX failed 3 times in a row. Rockets exploded. Millions were gone. Tesla missed production targets. Cars caught fire. Stock tanked. By 2008, Elon was broke. He had to borrow money to pay rent. He said, "I was spending every last cent. I thought we were done." With only 1 rocket left to launch, Elon faced the most critical moment of his life. Failure meant the end. The rocket launched, soared, and successfully reached orbit. SpaceX became the first private company to do it. That same week, Tesla got a lifeline investment. And NASA gave SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract. In Elon's words, "That was the best week of my life." After 2008, the world started seeing Elon Musk differently. SpaceX launched reusable rockets. Tesla Model S won Car of the Year. Solar City grew rapidly. Neuralink and OpenAI were launched. The Boring Company started tunneling under cities. Starlink began connecting the world with satellite internet. One man, multiple companies, billions in risk. Still, he kept pushing boundaries. But it wasn't all glory. Elon's tweets stirred controversies. His public behavior sparked lawsuits. He clashed with journalists, regulators, and even his own investors. People doubted him again and again. Short sellers bet against Tesla. Tech analysts said SpaceX couldn't scale. But Elon? He kept building. In 2020, Tesla joined the S&P 500. In 2021, SpaceX launched civilians into space. In 2022, Starlink helped Ukraine stay online during war. In 2023, He bought Twitter, now X, promising a new era of free speech. Today, Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, X, Neuralink, and the Boring Company. One of the richest people on Earth, father of 10 children, and still working 80+ hours a week. But beyond the money, the fame, and the controversies, he is a man driven by one mission: to ensure the survival of human consciousness, from being bullied in Pretoria to launching rockets on Mars. He turned pain into power and made the impossible inevitable. What we can learn. So what does Elon Musk's journey teach us? Dream big even if others laugh. Take risks even if you lose everything. Fail and try again. Never stop learning. Believe even when no one else does. Elon Musk's story is not just about rockets or riches. It's about resilience, about showing the world what's possible when you refuse to give up. So, what's your impossible dream? And what's stopping you? If you were inspired, hit the like button. Subscribe to Legend Made Here for more legendary journeys. Turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Because your story might just be the next legend.